Off the sauce and I'm geeked up. Don't come with that weak stuff. Marshawn, I'm in beast mode. I'm a G nigga, live the G code. Off the sauce and I'm geeked up. Don't come with that weak stuff. Marshawn, I'm in beast mode. I'm a G nigga, live the G code. Nickelodeon, I'm all
It is
that.
the Space City Brothers podcast.
We are here, bro.
Episode
10?
9.
Oh, 9?
How did you already don't know?
9. It's 9.
Already don't know.
How did y'all get lost? I thought y'all just went through this like 4 episodes ago.
He got lost.
It's 9.
I know what that
I know where I am. Live from the home of the players and pimps. And we have a guest today, Guy.
It's not really a guess.
He's a friend of the show.
I'm not counting that. Does he even listen to it?
I do actually. I have you guys actually like on my library in my Apple Podcast.
Yeah, but you haven't been retweeting or sharing.
I actually don't have a Twitter.
Well, so you're not helping us at all.
I have an Instagram. You guys don't have an Instagram?
I need to put the
Yeah.
episode on the Instagram. I forgot about that.
Yeah, you know.
Yeah, the guy with the Instagram been slacking. I'm not getting the Instagram on my phone because Facebook over here tapping Droid phones and shit. So fuck
Yo,
that.
what is up
Sending
with
niggas
Facebook? The boys
information to Russia.
Hold on. We're getting ahead of ourselves. First of all, I'm Space City Walt, aka the Dynamic Mercenary,
And I am Henny Pendergrass. And with us
better known as Tevin.
and with us today is...
What's up?
What do you call yourself?
Hold on, bitch. Can I introduce him?
No.
One of my former co-hosts of the Henny
See, here
Rose
you go.
podcast,
Spike it.
and my brother,
Spiking the damn levels.
and my brother, Uncut Rose. What's good, bro?
What's going on,
Uncut
everybody?
Rose, also known as Garry,
That's what my mama calls me.
because I'm not finna be sitting here calling you Uncut Rose. I don't have time for that.
Nobody just says Uncut Rose. It's either Uncut or Rose.
Or Garry.
Like my mama called me.
Also, half of the duo Brother Nature.
Yeah. Shout out Brother Nature.
Yeah, that's our intro song. If y'all hear it, that's them.
Yeah, off the sauce.
Yeah,
Every time,
go cop that
beginning and the end.
or listen.
Yeah. And go listen to that new song, Make a Play.
Yeah, that on
That's
Spotify, Apple.
Tidal.
Y'all on Tidal yet? Okay, Tidal.
Damn, you on Tidal?
Yeah, we on Tidal, Spotify, iTunes, Pandora, Premium.
Basically anywhere music is.
If they stream it, we there.
What was that old CD store back in the day? CD Jam.
I thought you was talking about Sound Exchange. I mean, not Sound Exchange. What was it called? Sound Waves.
Soundwaves. That's what it was.
Never been to a CD store.
If you give us $3, we'll give you 4 CDs. Like 3 of them will be Britney Spears, like one Christina Aguilera.
I remember. All right, so like on Main Street, where Soup Mart is now, that used to be Sound Waves, and I remember going in there and they used to like sell. I used to get mad because they used to have records and they only have 2 songs on it, or hell, it'd just be like a record with 1 song, a remix, the acapella version.
Oh, you got the single,
Yeah, that's what-
DJ
the single.
service pack. You got the service
The
pack.
single. My sister had the My Way single.
Nigga, I have so many.
Wait, you
hoes
talking
in my room.
about Cisco?
No, that's Usher.
That's Usher,
Is it? Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
My sister had the My Way single.
Ah,
I thought that was so weird. It was on like 3 tracks.
bro. It'd be like the original, the clean version, the acapella, the instrumental, and then like the DJ.
No, it wouldn't even be
cut.
that many. It'd be 3.
For mine, it's always like the
3 or
DJ
4.
cut, just like some electronic pop, like
Back when Usher wore U-Chain,
be
goddamn
like
U-Chain.
waiting for the night. Oh.
Yo, did y'all guys watch any of the NCAA tournament?
Yeah,
I only saw like the highlights.
I watched a lot of it.
Be
I can't
perfectly
watch
honest,
college basketball. It's kind of depressing.
I didn't watch any of it.
I watched a lot of it. I saw Michigan lose. I saw Michigan State lose. I saw Syracuse beat whoever they beat. I saw Duke beat Syracuse. I saw the Final Four for sure. I saw Kansas State beat Kentucky. I saw Loyola beat Kansas State.
Shout out.
Yeah, I watched a number of games. I saw Michigan freaking spray Texas A&M off the floor. I thought Texas A&M was gonna get up there and do something. They got just ran up off
Smashed
the floor.
I gotta say, bro, like somehow every time I come up here, it's like a little bit of nostalgia. Cause like it's just,
Yeah, it's the same fucking room.
it's so
Literally have not gone anywhere.
like I mean like
Last
everything's
15
still in
years.
place, like at least from the poster perspective.
Yeah, those don't move.
Bro,
Those have literally been in the same place.
it's just I look up and I see CP3 in a New Orleans Hornets jersey.
New Orleans Hornets jersey.
It is just like
Yeah, that's from Sports Illustrated for
Nigga,
kids.
is that Chris Paul in the Knicks jersey too? No, that's still New Orleans. I'm bugging.
bro,
Alright,
Brandon
guy-
Roy.
I'm bugged out. I
This guy
can't see.
trying to start stuff.
I'm sorry.
Brandon Roy.
So
Michael Beasley. Remember when people cared about Michael Beasley?
New York cares about Michael Beasley.
They're not people.
That's damn. All I see is what was that game called that took place in New York? That we all got and was trash immediately like a week later.
Oh, that NBA that
What
like
was the
whack
name of the
ass
game? Wall.
the whack
I don't know
ass
what you're
NBA
talking
Street
about.
rip off.
No,
like when you had to go.
No. I'm talking about the game that recently just came out, Xbox One. It was by Ubisoft. It took place in New York.
Oh, the Division.
Bro, they made it. They had an update for that hoe. That hoe is so trash.
they've been updating it.
Yeah,
They need to stop.
People say it's pretty good, but I don't know anybody.
Bro, that
wants to
game is
play
awful.
bitch.
I mean, I have no motivation to play any games anymore.
They're making a number 2 too.
Like
Why?
I want to play games, but I
fucking
can't. I just don't bring myself to it. I have no idea why. I built a whole gaming rig and I don't play
You
any
don't
games.
play-
Yo, that's how that shit go though.
I don't play any.
Bro.
I can't remember the last time I even like initiated a game on my Xbox.
I feel so bad. I bought a MacBook to do a lot of Photoshop and stuff. So I now I have Adobe Cloud on there and stuff. So I got everything. I got Premiere. I got After Effects. I got Photoshop. Camera Raw. Man, now I be like, I don't even want you put all that shit on my laptop. I be like, God damn. I be worried about my shit crashing because I got Logic on there and shit. So now I gotta buy another fucking MacBook, or I gotta buy an iMac. That shit sucks.
I wouldn't buy either. Fuck Apple.
Hey,
Yo.
so did y'all see the thing about Big Baby Davis, where he was caught in a hotel room?
Oh man,
like,
he was
caught-
spazzed out.
He was caught with like almost 200 grams of weed and
bad.
like 90,000 in cash.
This nigga
What the fuck
weird.
was this nigga
They
doing?
were trying to get him on like
Conspiracy to sell.
like trafficking charges
that's
or whatever.
trafficking.
And he had
a
a
fucking foot basketball
Yeah,
court.
then he had a video of him in like a private plane with Popeyes, and he was like, I'll get my day in court. It's just a whole lot of jump shots. And then like he had like a suitcase full of cash with his championship ring on it. But like some people were pointing out that it wasn't like all hundreds, it was like 10s and 20s too. So it might not have been like
Maybe he's just trying to live his
What is
best
he
Al Pacino
What
life.
is he trafficking? Like,
No, he just. I feel like he watched. See, this is what happened when you rich. You'll watch a movie, and you know how when we watch a movie, sometimes if we really love that shit, we'll feel that shit. We be like, yeah. And I'm like Al Pacino. Well, I think
No,
he
at
watched.
no point.
I feel like he watched. I feel like he watched Scarface and was like, "Fuck it, dog. I'm in the game now.
nah, hell no.
I gotta
That
get
nigga-
this private plane, bro."
He bugging.
But you talking about Big Baby Davis, the same dude that
Not that
he
nigga
did.
the nigga that be fighting everybody.
He
No.
was fighting people in the NBA, but like
no, he wasn't fighting nobody.
he got
He out
caught.
in the NBA?
Yeah,
been
he
out.
Oh yeah, he definitely.
But he got caught at a hotel because
Well, he-
girl
well,
flew in and he didn't want her to come to his house. So the other hotels were full. So
He was at like
bugged
a
out.
week one, and then he like snatched the computer from the other side of the counter or something.
Like bitch, they ain't got no room. Why you
Wow,
tripping?
dude. That nigga act like he got CTE. He just doing crazy shit. Just
Nah,
do it.
that nigga from Louisiana. That's
He
just
has
crazy.
no common sense.
That nigga talking about. Oh,
But I love
got caught with
Louisiana.
200 grams and $90,000
Oh,
cash.
Did you see the low speed car chase on 288?
When was this?
Damn, it was like week before last.
People told me
maybe?
about it, but I ain't see it.
Dog. So that was a 2-hour thing. He drove so apparently he was getting into it with like his wife or girlfriend, and then he like pulled out a gun on her. And this was in the morning, and then he like shot at the ground. And then when police responded to a 911 call, he got in his car with the gun and like drove off. And he drove all the way from Baytown, like all the way to like 3rd Ward. He got all the way to like McGregor, but like his tires were out, so he was driving slow, and then he like pulled over a bunch of times, and they tried to get him, but then they wouldn't like properly block him in.
HPD.
And like he basically shut down 288, and it had like, bro, it was like
I stopped
at
thinking
one
myself.
Damn.
at one point my dad when they finally like they rammed somebody, finally like pit maneuvered them right at the McGregor exit, and they had like the helicopter view, and they were zooming. They had zoomed out, and it was like it was at least 20 some cop cars. I counted like 29 on the screen, and that was just like behind them and like trying to block the traffic, bruh, forever. And then it was black. That's what made me mad,
Bro, I feel like 288. You never know what's gonna happen.
No, and then it was at morning time. It was like 9.
That's the worst time.
It was like 9 in the
what?
morning?
How long?
It was
Not
on a
like
weekday?
And it was 2 hours, so that started at like 7. So
Oh.
at 7 a.m.
You know how many people
whipping
got
his
flack at
ass,
work?
bro. I'm whipping his ass, bro.
So at
I'm-
7
I'm
a.m.
following him to the police station, and when they bring his ass out the car, I'm gonna beat
Somebody
his ass,
missed.
bro.
Somebody missed the final because of that.
Bro.
No, so
I'm late
at 7 a.m. he getting into it with his wife and pulls out a gun.
Who
Like,
wakes up and just gets into it with their wife? Like, that's some crackhead shit, dog. That's some cokehead. Like, you don't just
7
This guy
a.m.
over
and he
here.
pulled out a gun.
bro. I'm not even coherent at 7 a.m.
At
Like,
7
I'm angry
a.m.
at being up at work, but I'm not angry enough to even make complete
At
sentences.
7 a.m. I have already dropped my kids off at daycare. I have took my wife to work, and I am about to spaz because now I gotta open my computer because 30 people didn't already text me telling me to go look at my email address. Life sucks.
Yeah, but you ain't pull out no gun and start a low speed car
Oh
chase.
nah, bro. I had
Not
breakfast.
Not a high speed car chase, a low speed car chase.
I had
Bro,
breakfast.
7 in the morning, bro. You
He didn't eat. That's what it
He
was.
drove
She was
all the way
hungry.
from
get his
Bates.
ass whooped, bro.
He drove from Baytown to Third Ward.
How you drive from Baytown? Where was you going?
The thing is, how they let him get from Baytown all the way to Third Ward?
Cause it's like, I guess they never. I guess they were trying to just either get him to stop or like trap him, but they never. It seemed like the time I saw them stop
know that
him.
nigga.
They like he stopped. They surrounded the car, and it was only like one car in front of it. And then, like, they all were trying to make him get out without actually approaching the car, because you never know, like, he got a gun and just start firing off. So they were trying to, like, approach slowly and
shots
stuff.
at 7 in the morning.
Shit, wow.
And then, like, it was a car in front of him, and then apparently somebody got in that car to move it back, I guess, like, to let other cops get around to it. And then he just pulls off.
They probably knew.
Bro,
What are
they
you doing?
fucking up.
What are you doing, Terry? What are you doing?
Yo,
Terry, stop.
that's
Terry,
ridiculous.
Come on, Terry.
Why would you?
I'm gonna try. I'm gonna run away. Terry, calm down. Terry.
Honestly, though,
just talk to us. What are you doing, Terry?
it's just that, like,
His name is Terry.
you never. Man, relationships are hard. I'll say that much.
They
But
not-
God,
they
they
not
are
7
hard.
It's
o'clock
not
in the
gonna make
morning.
me have a low speed chase on
At 7 in
288.
the morning,
But like,
shit, no
but
shots, no.
I also feel like you
look
as
at
an
that bitch.
individual have to have the restraint to know, like, all right, one,
I've never
you
not.
never had to pull a gun on somebody, man.
I've never not.
Unless you sell drugs, then I feel like, bro, protect your block. But it was 7 o'clock in the morning, you get into an argument with your girl. That
Bro,
ain't cool, bro.
Even niggas who sell drugs not doing shootouts at 7 in the morning.
Like, my nigga-
Everybody trying to just
Hey,
to sustain themselves.
look,
for
like
the
my nigga
moment.
Donald Glover said, bro, don't nobody want to be gangster. Nigga, you think I want to sell drugs? Bagging up is boring, nigga.
Yeah, I remember that shit. But still, though, like 7 in the morning, dog.
Yeah.
Like
What
there's
can
some
you
nigga
do?
out there,
And no, but 7 o'clock in the morning in Houston, you fucking up traffic on 288.
bro.
Bro,
that's
that's
the worst place
worse.
to fuck up traffic.
What's funny is, like, my professor was on Facebook. She was like, I've been on here for 45 minutes and I've only gone like a quarter of a mile. What is going on? And I saw it like when I got home. And like, I was like, ooh, you ain't know about the low speed car chase.
Yo, fam, and like the only time I've ever had an issue on a Houston freeway, I was 18. I was working for Texas Sports Radio Network.
Oh, that was when you was stuck on 45?
45 for 8 hours, bro. That was dumb.
No,
I was on 45 for somebody's work shift, bro.
You should just went around and drove down like 249.
That nigga said he had to work. His job was
And the shitty thing is, I had just got off of work, bro, because we went and did, like,
dog. That's a complaint to the mayor shit.
bro, because, like, we was, like, I had just
What
left.
do you do for 8 hours in the car and standing still?
I
dog?
Walt, I think Walt knows the story, but
Yeah,
what
you had called me like 4 times.
so what? So
Bro, I'm
look,
still here.
Yeah.
so look, this is what happened. So, like, you on the freeway for 8 hours, You bored as shit. I'm 18.
Nigga, I'll be on the freeway for 30 minutes and I'll be bored as shit.
Yo, fam, I started like doing the absolute most. So what happened was there was an ambulance in front of me. So I was like, man, I kind of want to take a nap. So what happened was I went to the ambulance. I was like, hey, y'all mind if I take a nap on the gurney? And they obliged. They was like, yeah, go ahead. I don't care. It was a black girl. She was like, fuck, I got to be here. So,
Yeah, right. Like, fuck it. What was y'all standing in traffic for?
It was a terrible accident on 45.
Oh,
like,
word.
Fatal.
Like multiple cars?
The only thing was, it was only 2 cars, but it was just that bad.
Really?
Yeah.
And
And you know, 45 is small.
And you
Put
said
them
somebody,
niggas,
you
to
said
the
somebody
side.
was like
Ooh.
walking on the freeway and got hit or something like that.
Yeah, bro, to add insult to injury, bro. Yeah. People fucking walking on the freeway, not thinking. So then everybody on the feeder road, because they was stuck too for some bullshit ass. No, people were on the freeway. They were jumping the median and walking down like the little incline to go to the Mexican restaurant that was on the feeder road.
Niggas. That sound like some niggas.
That's Houston for you.
I mean, by the time you finish eating and you gotta take a shit because you eating Mexican food.
Yeah, because you're not just
You
gonna
still had time.
At
whatever
10
ungodly
p.m.
hour.
at 10 p.m. on a Friday on 45. You know, their hygiene is not gonna be the best at that time.
Jesus.
Man, bro, it was crazy. And it's weird because like I had just left. Like it was the number 1 ranked volleyball team in Houston.
That's
versus,
even
like,
worse.
Versus like Cy Creek. So it was like Cy Creek was like playing some school from Austin, and they got their ass smashed.
That's even worse because like high school volleyball, unless you're into volleyball, it's like that's not a jumping event to go to.
Oh, but the thing was,
Volleyball is really great.
Like people came out to this one because it was like the number 1 team in the state, and it was like, and it was televised. Like I was there videotaping it to be streamed. Like people were out to see that. It was actually really rare because I've gone to high school football games where people don't show up.
Well, that's high school football. It's either nobody shows up or everybody shows up. There's no in between.
Yeah, you can't have a high school football game on a Thursday and expect people to come. They not coming to that shit,
Bro,
You on JV? They ain't coming to that. shit.
Ain't nobody coming to
give a fuck about
JV.
JV. What?
Like, your kid middle school game only had 20 people at it. Like in middle school, Lake Olympia had nobody come to games.
I've
bro.
never been to a middle school sports event.
Only people who games go to is the freshman A team, and then the varsity team. You play like JV, your parents are there.
Damn,
That's it.
I was just working at a school.
Or like your homie.
Well, damn.
At best.
What's the school? Is it Bain?
Baines?
That's in Siena.
I think so.
Man, I was working 8 football games like earlier in the year, and I was like, damn, bro, they had like come out, like they had people show out.
Well, that's like the neighborhood school.
Man, but they football field so damn nice at their school. Like
Yeah, because that whole new.
Like I only went to one game at their school because every other game I went to, they were away. Like they went to Mo City Middle School. You know how trash that hoe is.
No, I don't because I've never gone to a middle school football.
But
game.
wait, you never been up to Mo City Middle School?
I've drove past it.
Oh man, they football field look like a goddamn slums. It's the slums of middle school football fields.
I went to Laco, so
Shout out Laco.
not really.
Really though,
Not really.
I feel
Not
like
at
so
all.
many days we like got to leave school early because of some bullshit happening. Like
I don't
niggas bring it.
recall.
I remember we got out early because somebody brought a gun to school.
I don't recall that.
Which niggas did not bring a gun to school? It's a better
I
question.
just remember this is right when what was that nigga name? Roderick had punched the old boy, and he killed him. Romeo cousin.
Roderick.
That wasn't a Roderick. It was something else.
Was it? Was it not?
That wasn't a Roderick.
I was a Roderick or Broderick or some bullshit like that.
It might have been a Broderick, but it wasn't a Roderick.
I just remember they
'Cause
called
there's
that
only
nigga
two
Rod.
Rodericks.
I don't know. That nigga had a weird ass haircut. I remember that, and he was like the first black person I ever seen wear cutout finger gloves. That shit was
And
odd.
you punched that.
He punched that nigga with brass knuckles and killed him.
Oh shit, I don't even remember that.
What?
Was that at the?
It was at the movies. It was at the movies.
Cause
Oh yeah.
he hit his head on the ground and had the seizure. and
Yeah.
died.
That nigga, I remember that shit.
It's so weird though. They got into that. That shit happened because whoever the nigga from Laco was. No, Romeo cousin had sprayed the nigga from Laco with pepper spray at a Mo City basketball game.
and then he got hit with some brass knuckles
and murked.
That lets you know, don't fuck with niggas who you don't know like that.
Don't fuck with most city niggas, bro.
Just don't bother people, especially at the movies.
Why are people fuck with niggas who wear fingerless gloves?
yo, that nigga was too emo, bro. Like that boy was.
Is he in jail still or?
Nah, I don't think he. He
wouldn't be in jail.
I don't care.
I think he got locked. I think he got locked up for a day or something. I just remember seeing him at school like 2 weeks later.
Remember when old boy shot? What was that nigga name? I can't remember none of these niggas' names.
You talking about Hightower?
Hightower, yeah. He shot old boy with a BB gun and got it stuck in his leg, and he had to get surgery to get it out.
God damn.
No.
You don't remember that shit? I remember that shit.
I just remember Walt has blocked all that shit out.
I just remember there was Kenny Charles who got hit with like buckshot or something, and it was still.
Oh no, that was at Wendy at the Denny's
at the
on Highway 6 where
that's the only thing I remember.
At the homecoming, and they went up there trying to shoot at AWOC.
God damn.
I was at that Denny's too.
God damn.
Because I was trying to get with one girl, and then she made her friend come with us. So I was like, you know what, I'm gonna ride this out. And then they was like, everybody going to Denny's. So I drove to Denny's.
Before or after?
It was before. It was definitely before because there was so many people there, and I was like, yeah, this not gonna work because one, I'm hungry, and two, it's way too many people here. It's gonna take like 2 hours for them to see this. So we went to Wendy's, and I dropped them off at home.
Wag, that sucks.
You get to school the next day and realize everybody done got shot with buckshot. But the funny thing is they were shooting at that nigga AWOC with buckshot, but then Julius came out and started shooting at them niggas with a real gun, and he actually hit one of them niggas.
I mean, buckshot is a real.
Buckshot is different from an actual fucking.
No, it's different. It's just a different round. Like buckshot is just pellets that fly.
Yeah,
it's not just a single slug.
I feel like too many times in Mo City, fuck that. Too many times in the Fresno Sugarland area, you had to be careful. You had to watch how you talk to people and shit, because you could have got murked. Like you could have got murked between Honey Click and Mash Mode. You could have got murked.
And Young Money.
Oh, the funny thing about Young Money was the niggas used to be a basketball clique, but they started letting too many. Yeah, it was a basketball clique because a lot of niggas used to be in Young Money play for the football team. So that's how I knew them niggas. Yeah. So he was in Young Money and shit. I was cool with a lot of them niggas, and then like I randomly graduate, and I'm hanging out with some niggas one day. I come back from school, and some cop stops us. And he goes to one of the niggas. He's like, "Do you know anything about Young Money?" I was like,
"Yeah, I love Lil Wayne."
The best, right? Like, not at school. That's the basketball clique. He goes, "No, they don't. They sell drugs and they do cocaine." I was just like,
"Yeah, nigga. I mean,
that's why when you let too many weird niggas in your clique."
Look, I would have been like, yeah, nigga, we live in the suburbs. Everybody does that."
That started
they
before
sell drugs and somebody's wanted for murder. I was just like,
that was well before 09, and then
really, all
yeah.
Right.
The crazy.
But Mashmo and 100 was like the ones that would always fight at the LSG parties and ruin them.
I remember Mashmo.
What happened to the Oski boys, bro?
I don't know.
What happened to them dancing ass niggas?
Niggas got kids. Still dancing.
It was a group of just Chris Brown dancing motherfuckers.
Still dancing at company functions.
You got the office Christmas party lit.
They dance at Grooves now.
Now they got a Metropolis on Thursdays.
Hey,
so if you go to Drinks in Houston.
Hey, if you dance at Grooves or Metropolis or Gold Diggers or at what's the other job?
What?
Or at Legends.
Onyx.
Like, comment, and subscribe to the Space City Brothers podcast.
Hey,
send us an email at spacecitybrothers@gmail.com and tell us about your experiences.
Yo, we need to do a podcast at Onyx on Wednesday on 50 Cent Wing Night.
Do a stripper podcast.
Strippers love podcasts.
Right, stripper.
I don't know this for a fact.
Hey,
but
baby, come here. Come here, baby. Sit on.
Make your ass clap in the mic.
How long you been dancing?
We can't do that because I'm working out in the mornings, I work out on Tuesdays and Thursday mornings. So yeah, I'm not doing that.
Oh yeah, that's what I was asking.
Also, what's the hygiene of a strip club with open food? Because
that's pretty good, man. Onyx is pretty nice.
I'll
risk it.
That's a lot of
You're not gonna find no better food, no better
50 Cent wings.
Yeah, there are places with better wings where people are actively washing their hands for one.
Honestly, I don't believe people are actively washing their hands. Sweat. As a person who I go to the restroom, and after I go to the restroom, I wash my hand. I'll be looking at people at the sink. And like I be like, damn, that nigga ain't wash his hands.
One nigga took a full on shit when I was in the restaurant and just walked the fuck out. Bro, it was the most disgusting thing I've ever seen in my life, bro.
People are awful.
I was like, and you gonna go touch his wife, touch your kids, touch the basket.
You gonna touch the wings.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why you just don't eat wings.
You don't eat other people's wings, bro. Like if you ever go out with some people, if you ever go out with some people you're not familiar with, and they go to the restroom, you pretty much got to stop eating after they come back because you don't know.
No, you
don't know.
Just move they plate to the side a little bit.
You gotta just pull out your sanitizer. Like, here you go.
There you go.
Hey, like, bro, you good?
I don't know. I wash my hands.
No. Look. And when they say they wash their hands, just be like, yeah, bro, but I'm pretty sure you still touch the door again.
Yeah.
So.
You didn't do the little foot trick with the paper towel, so nah.
Hey, what I remember I was watching. This is so weird saying it. I was watching Ellen's stand-up special because it's a throwback and I actually like it. And like she was talking about how like you'll go to the restroom and everything's automatic and you'll never have to touch shit, and then as soon as you gotta leave, you gotta put your fucking hands on the door.
That's a shit joke.
Man, Ellen is a good comedian, bro.
The doors at the VA are all automatic. I love that shit.
Yeah, because people don't have limbs because of the VA.
because
of the VA. You stupid. You're not lying.
Yeah, you can go to the VA with a bullet wound from Iraq, and you can just lose all your limbs because they will not change your gauze, and they will have your room super humid and at 82 degrees, and you will not be flipped.
Bro,
and you will have 14 surgeries.
My mama's room was cold as shit. And she was like in the worst spot. Like I open up the window, look out, and it's just like another wall, another room. Fuck this place.
VA.
You ready to go home? Tired of this place. You can die at the house in comfort.
That's called hospice. They'll let you know when it's time for that. Because trust me, they don't want you taking up a room that somebody else could be dying in. They don't want you doing that shit. If you can die at home, they going to send your ass home.
Yeah, it's really depressing. Like, you think it's like a great place for...
No, it's not. They're so far behind.
Depressing as shit. And it's so funny because you would think a lot of that military budget would go into them, but it doesn't.
No, it goes to night vision. It goes to...
goes to training wolves to shoot Uzis.
It goes to giant vehicles with armor. It goes to all those damn Hummers they still have. It
goes to oppressing black people.
It goes to
oh man, don't talk about oppressing black people. I was listening to Martin Luther King talk about how
was this Death Day the other day?
I don't even know,
because I just woke up randomly. I woke up randomly to a story about James Earl Ray. Just going on, I don't know much for whatever reason. My TV automatically switches to PBS, so it'll just be on PBS for hours, and I won't even be paying attention to it.
Bro, you got a smart TV?
Nah, it's the way the cable box is set up.
Honestly, I was about to say, bro, your TV might be watching you and trying to say, "Look here, you dummy, watch this shit."
Nah, it's just random. I woke up, it's like James Earl Ray. He ran from such and such. Then he was trying to make it to South Africa to a white supremacist colony. But he didn't. He got popped in like London. I was like, what? How do y'all know that shit? Like,
because they're PBS, bitch.
But still, like, nigga tried to make it to South Africa. He got popped in. He was 2 days. He was 2 days late for the boat that would have took him there. So he had to stay in London for like an extra week. Nigga ran out of money. Robbed the jewelry store.
What the fuck?
Didn't make it the rest of the week.
They pinned the murder on him.
And they popped him. And they got him. And brought him back to the States.
They pinned the murder on him.
That's funny.
So this dude from the Patriots, Deron Harmon, was arrested in Costa Rica.
Oh, bro, all that marijuana.
Oh my! No, the dude had like a bunch of marijuana on him.
Bro, he had pounds.
Let me find the article.
Yo, Pete, this
that nigga was
nah, bro. He was just on vacation. He was only gonna be down there a week.
He had like pounds. He had like edibles.
He had a bunch of paraphernalia, bro.
Yeah, he had a bunch of stuff.
Costa Rica is Mexico, right?
Are you serious?
I think so. No,
he doesn't.
I don't know. I don't know what Costa Rica is.
I'm not gonna help you on that.
What's Costa Rica?
Hold on, wait. How is it that you have your phone? Why did you even say it?
Because I didn't want to look. Oh, Costa Rica's in such and such.
But it would have been so much easier.
Yeah, now you look dumb on. It's recorded. It's a whole separate country. That's an island.
Really?
He had.
Oh my God.
He had 58 grams of marijuana inside a can of iced tea, 3 pipes,
wow,
1 THC candy, and 4 glass containers with compressed marijuana. So he was taking weed to Costa Rica.
Was he taking it to Costa Rica?
Yeah.
I was about to say,
got caught.
Is Costa Rica known for their weed?
But the thing is, he could have got weed there. But he brought it in. That's what really. He got stopped by.
You got to go through customs.
You want that dirt Costa Rican weed? I'm pretty sure Costa Rica doesn't have good weed. You go there for vacation. You're not looking for drugs there.
Well, now you got caught with it trying to go there. So
he'll be out.
What's the lesser of two evils?
NFL players. All the worst things ever.
I told you. Didn't I tell you? Didn't I tell you before?
NFL
there's gonna be a bunch of dumb
NFL
crimes.
players do a bunch of stupid shit, but NBA players do the worst fucking shit.
Like NBA players can do stuff and like it just gets quietly handled by the NBA. NFL players just get arrested all the time.
Like Von Miller's dumbass. Apparently he might go to jail because he caught a hammerhead shark. Because, well, Peter says the catch was illegal. I didn't know you couldn't illegally catch sharks. I just thought, you know what I'm saying, all fish is game. I know some places you can't catch certain animals, but I didn't know. Well, no, actually, sharks are endangered, so you can't catch them.
The freaking, they will come and get on your ass about you having too many fish in your cooler.
What, Peter?
No, the people who patrol the water.
It wasn't even people who patrol the water. It was fucking Peter. Saw the video and then tipped off the whoever the fuck. So it's probably Peter's like days after. Why don't they never do that shit to white people?
They do. They throw animal blood on their coats.
Nah, I ain't never seen nobody do that shit. They usually catch Kelly Rowland.
What?
Talk about Kelly. I remember when they caught Gucci Mane. It's like, hey brother, that shirt, it looks like a real nice coat. I guess he had a fur on, but you know you killed 100 bears for that coat. Gucci Mane's a murderer, bro. You gonna take your bitch ass on somewhere?
I would have been like, yes. We know.
Yeah.
You know, this coat is $10,000 too. So
I'm so sorry for yelling.
I'm still mad at Gucci Mane that to propose to his now wife, he stood up and it just held the ring in her face.
And she was so happy.
He was like, "I'm in white denim. I'm not bending down." He was handing it to her like he was handing her like an ice cream bar. Like she was like, "Hey,
you want to?"
She was like, "Hey, can you give me one from the freezer?" And then when he tried to hand it to her, she was so like into what she was watching on TV.
She was like excited. No, they both stood up.
But he was holding it like she was so into to the TV that she wasn't paying attention to him while he tried to give her the ice cream bar. Like, you gonna take this or what?
She should have got down on her knee and accepted the ring. That'd have been better.
All white, man.
Or not.
Get this shit dirty.
Gucci Mane.
He could have had her just sitting down.
Gucci Mane too rich.
Why didn't he just sit down? I don't understand. You know what? Gucci just fly as fuck.
That was the weirdest proposal ever. Like he said, because he was standing up, but the way he was just like. He was trying to hand it to her.
Yeah, he was standing up and just holding it in her face.
Yeah, and like she would just take the ring. Like they just dragged it on, and it's just like, all right, it's kind of awkward. Y'all got the worst team in the league's fucking game proposing, like, and the Hawks probably still got blown out that day.
Yo, man, I love Ben Simmons now more than ever. Like Ben Simmons is the GOAT.
Hey, have you
He says you play the Hawks, you got time. I didn't go comment. I told you.
Hey, did you hear about DMX going to prison?
Bro,
wait,
it's the thing that sends DMX to prison.
Or like
what year is this?
I don't remember what it was for anymore.
Bro,
I think he didn't pay taxes to the state of New York.
This year.
That's this year.
No, it's this year.
Nah,
and tax evasion.
That's the thing that sends DMX to jail. He
again,
impersonated the FBI. He didn't go to jail for that. I don't think he did.
He's been in jail before.
But like, why is he crying this time? This time they said he cried.
Cause he's going to jail again. Nobody wants to go back.
Yeah, I'm just saying,
his rap career started with him being in jail.
The thing is, DMX don't go to jail. DMX go to prison.
You pulled a nigga over, pulled him out of his car.
Look, I'm on his Wikipedia. Legal issues started in 1998. That's 20 years ago.
DMX needs to stay away from
it was funny is that it was supposed to be 5 years, and then his lawyer played slipping, and it got reduced to 1.
Yeah, I was gonna give you a 5, but this my jam, my nigga. So.
Bro, I listened to that song like 10 times.
Wait, what? Wait, what?
His lawyer played slipping,
and the nigga reduced the sentence. So yeah, well, you know, you imagine him playing the song DMX Vibe and his lawyer talking about all the tragic things that went on in DMX. I would have been like, stop right there. First of all, this nigga has been a millionaire multiple times, so I don't care about none of that shit. Send that nigga to jail 5 years.
So now I have a question now.
Are you putting out an album, DMX? No, 5 years.
Wait, so what if Drake is about to go to prison? What song does he play to get his shit reduced?
He plays.
Oh, that's a good question.
Oh,
that's a good question.
Dreams Money Can Buy?
No.
That's too cocky. It got to be one about his sadness and him
so
trying
you,
to
so the song has to have something about wheelchair.
He got to play
Jimmy.
Successful.
Yo, with Trey Songz?
Nah.
Yeah.
No, hell no. Don't even hear Trey Songz go, ooh.
Wait, I need a song that has something to do with, it has to have Wheelchair Jimmy in it. It has to have an Acura in it.
Nah.
But it can't be a cocky song. It got to be about him being sad.
It has to have something off of Take Care.
No. It can't be Take Care.
Any song
it has to be
at the
something
end
off
of his
of Take
album.
Care.
You know how y'all...
It has to be from...
Thank Me Later?
Yeah. Thank Me Later, Views.
Not from Views.
Wait,
Definitely
So
not
Far
from
Gone?
Views.
Nah.
No, before So Far Gone.
Comeback Season.
It has to be Comeback Season or So Far Gone.
Nah, Comeback Season, no. Because he has one song up there called Going In For Life. So
he also has a song
called... that was about him. That was about him having fraud money and shit.
Yeah, so no.
Yo,
that's
him
not
in the basement with...
That's not a good album.
With Nico.
That's a bad omen. You got a song up there.
He also has a song...
Yeah, but you're not going to play Going In For Life.
There. I'm just saying though, like, ain't this the one with Going In For Life when you was talking about fraud money? Let's look into some more stuff. Nah.
Yeah, look, then they start pulling up the phone records.
What's another song about him being like broke or sad?
Any song that comes at the end of his album is a song. Any song he mentions his mama in, that's the song you play.
Yo, that's
it gotta be about him like being
that's the song
hurt.
You play
shit.
though. You play that song with his grandmother at the end of it.
You play God's Plan.
No, you don't play God's Plan. You do not play that. No,
like, hey,
you definitely can't because then you gotta watch the video. Then you know he got like hella bread. He could have beat the case.
Number one album, number one song in the country, dog. Come on,
most streams on Spotify.
Yeah, most streams ever. Record number.
He can't play nothing from So Far Gone.
Wait, what is that? What is that song on
song.
Take Care? That he's like, it's like 09 in your basement, and I'm in love with Nevi. What song is that?
Isn't that You Deserve It or something?
You gotta play Fake Love.
Yeah, You Deserve It.
You gotta play this song.
Isn't that 30 for 30?
No. This You Deserve It?
No, off of Take Care.
Yeah,
no, I'm talking about. Ain't that what you playing?
No, this Do Not Disturb.
Oh, that how it goes.
I like the beat. The beat hard as shit.
No.
He gotta play that that song, like you said, the one with his grandma at the
end. Yes. Hi, Aubrey. Yeah. You got she used his real name. That's how you know it's good.
I think it's Look What You've Done.
Yeah, Look What You've Done. You gotta play that song.
Me,
that song hard.
Nah, that's not the same as Slipping.
What's Slipping?
But that.
Oh, I'm bugging. He gotta play.
I don't think Drake got one.
Yeah, I think he's been too cocky.
Yeah, he's definitely been talking big shit.
His songs of sadness are like, I call you all the time and you don't answer back because I left. Or
I'm telling you, or it's like
I'm so successful that you act different. I'm so successful that I'm so successful that I can't trust you.
Or it's like 09 in your basement and I'm in love with Nevi.
Yeah, but that's just like people act different now than they used to. It's like that's not what Slipping. Slipping was literally like, man, I'm fucking up.
Damn. You gotta play.
Damn.
He gotta play a song by Lil Wayne.
Shout out, hey. Dun, dun, dun. Dun, dun. Young Angel and Young Lion. Goddamn.
He gotta play.
Wait, so what does R. Kelly play then? I wonder.
R. Kelly just takes whatever sentence they give. He did that shit. Yeah, I did that shit. I did.
That nigga had a whole cult. I think he still has a whole cult.
He definitely has a cult.
That's weird. People just don't let him go home. And like I feel like a lot of them accepted it. A lot of them were just like,
the chick that they found out was like, yeah, I left home.
Well,
that's why I kind of don't feel like I feel bad because R. Kelly's a trash human being, but at the same time, it's like you could have left and you was like, nah.
Yeah,
it's so weird.
Was,
like,
but that's how cults work.
Yeah. Hearing the story just kind of threw me off because she was like, yeah, they called me onto the bus, and I was like, okay, and then R. Kelly was just like, start kissing her, and I was like,
I'm with
okay.
it.
She was like, well, I mean, it's R. Kelly. I ain't gonna tell him no. I was like, nigga, I'm definitely telling R. Kelly kiss my motherfucker.
I'd have been beat up by plenty of other niggas. He's a Pied Piper R&B. That's a Boondocks reference.
Nah, fam, that is a whole gonna be a Dave Chappelle skit. And I do. Sometimes I be thinking like
that's low hanging fruit now.
Sometimes I still think like Comedy Central is gonna be like, hey Dave, I know we had some. Look, hold on. I know you didn't. Again. I know we've had some issues. We gave you money.
Nah, he's not going back to Comedy Central. Netflix is throwing everybody money.
Yeah, I know, but I was just saying, like, what if Comedy Central was just like, look, Dave, we've had our issues. We gave you money. You ran away with it.
Nah, see, what had happened was, okay, so Dave has written in his contract that if he makes a specific amount of money, then he gets the money. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So what happened was Dave that year made Comedy Central like $200 million. And he was entitled to like a specific amount of that $200 million or some shit or more.
It was 55.
Huh?
It was 55 million.
Nah, he was entitled to more than that. And what they did was they said Dave made too much fucking money.
Oh.
So then he was only entitled to the 50 million, but he's supposed to get like way more than what he was.
Wow, Comedy Central, you assholes, you robbed me.
I thought it was way more than 55 million. I know 55 million.
You robbed Dave.
That's what season 3 was supposed to be, the 55 million. But when he did the racist Pixies, like he was like, the show has completely gone away from what I was trying to do.
Yeah, that was weird. Why did that happen? That skit.
Because white people, they take shit too literal.
Niggas
was like, racist Pixies, that's funny. And
I mean, I thought the black ones was like, ooh, get the chicken. He's like, no.
He's like, that's hilarious. White people like, oh, I told you niggas love chicken.
He's like,
calm down.
They're like, some fried chicken. He's like,
I like the fish. Please.
He's like, he's like, do you have? I'll take the fish, please. I bet it's catfish. It's not catfish, nigga. Now. That was my favorite.
And it turned out to be fried fish. Wasn't it fried fish or some shit?
No, they were just like catfish.
Catfish.
Bro, I don't even like catfish as a black person, bro.
El Diablo.
Catfish is one of the worst.
Come on now, guy.
It's so damn dirty.
Yeah.
Have you ever washed catfish, bro?
No, because I don't eat that shit.
That shit dirty.
Terrible.
Bro, it's a bottom feeder. I can't fuck with that shit.
Hey, speaking of food, so I went back and started watching Kitchen Nightmares before I go to bed, so it's just on.
Hey, bro.
Hey, why does Gordon Ramsay be having his hands and like just completely rotten food just bare? Like,
bro, I be thinking about that shit. Like, a chef, you ever watch some chef shows? Niggas never put gloves on. But if I leave, I have customers ready to be fight me if I don't put a glove on the whole thing.
My whole thing is though, like
when
they go home and cook, do they not wash their meat?
Like, you finna put it in the skillet, you gonna burn off all the germs anyway.
No, fuck that. Do you not wash your meat when you buy it? Like, if I buy meat from a market, I wash that shit. Like, I'm at least rinse that shit off. Like, when I go buy my...
Rinsing it off doesn't do anything.
It doesn't.
If anything, it just spreads more.
Germs, yeah.
But, like, if you...
But I still wash it off because
Because, bro, like, if I buy a steak from Kroger's, I gotta clean that shit. I don't just throw the meat.
Killing the stuff that's in it is based on heat. Like,
you want to know a secret?
So unless you're using soap, then it's not doing anything.
You want to know a secret? The meat that they comes in, it just comes in like a big ass hunk. Like a big ass hunk of meat, like steaks and all that shit that they have cut up in packages. If it doesn't come in a specific package from a company, like say if it says Kroger, that shit is like a big ass log that they just cut up.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
So it's not even like the actual meat.
I mean, it's the meat. It is the meat. It's just a big ass hunk of shit.
How's that even possible?
That's just how it goes.
Have you not seen a butcher thing?
But I'm saying,
just like one giant slab. You cut off.
Yeah, but
you cut off the ribs. You cut off the Angus. You cut off the T-bone.
But that would still like have variations in like a tenderloin and shit like the.
Yeah, you cut the section.
It's just we work right next to the meat cutter, so all I see is I see them cut meat all day, every day.
Yeah, but a cow is a very large animal.
That bitch
close.
is pretty large.
They just cut off. It just comes in hunks of meat already like cut, and they just cut off into sections and shit.
Damn,
Yeah,
bro.
because cows are fucking huge.
Hey, bro, I'm going to get this Kobe beef burger tomorrow. Now that y'all mentioned that shit,
I'd go for a burger. I'm not even.
bro, Kobe beef is good than a bitch, bro. It's expensive. That's all it is. It's just expensive.
Ain't that Japanese beef?
Yeah, that's that cow that looks super swole. That's Kobe beef.
That's that Fukushima beef.
That's not in my. That's not part of my macros.
Bro, so
But I'm about to jump off meat, so fuck it.
you about to jump off me? Sorry.
Damn, man.
I'm sorry. I couldn't help it. It was 5th grade me.
Let you know.
So you told me to look up songs.
Okay, so I told this guy to look up songs from my teenage angst.
My teenage angst.
Yeah, so basically it's songs that aren't R&B or hip hop that were before 2009.
Hold on. And one of these, I just put the middle Jew. I don't know why.
What?
It took me a minute to realize what I was talking about, but I just put the middle Jew. Sorry, Jewish people.
Wait. So it's songs that aren't R&B and hip hop
that
that
are part of your teenage angst.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
All right, so
How many?
5 of them. What's your first one?
Smells Like Teen Spirit, Nirvana 91.
I've literally never heard that.
You've never heard Smells Like Teen Spirit?
Unless it was on Rock Band, I don't.
What?
Nah, you had to download that shit for Rock Band. They wouldn't just give you that shit.
That's like Kurt Cobain's calling card. It's the
Yes,
first.
bro.
It's the first song on the album Nirvana.
I don't listen to them motherfuckers.
It sounds so good for something that came out in 91.
My first one was Simple Plan Perfect.
How does that go? Because I think I know at least. This nigga, sorry, I can't be perfect.
Hey,
Yeah,
can I name one?
That was the song that made me think of this list. Cause then I had to look up like 10 more.
All right, so I definitely got one. It's Parents Don't Understand. Aaron Carter featuring Romeo from the Jimmy Neutron movies.
Nah, that doesn't work because that's like fake hip hop. This had to be like
so no hip hop at all.
It was specifically no hip hop.
All right,
basically
so
just rock
pretty much the whole NSYNC album. Toxic,
Start to finish.
Toxic by Britney
That's not teenage
Spears.
angst. Toxic maybe.
Toxic by Britney Spears is definitely.
What's your next one, Tevin?
Sugar We're Going Down by Fall Out Boy 05.
He put the date. I just made
I don't
sure
know
the
why.
songs weren't past 2009. I put System of a Down, Chop Suey.
Hey, wait.
Just cause the end.
You know, we used to play that shit on Rock Band all the time.
Yeah, cause it was
bro.
so good. But it's like
The majority of your songs from that Rock Band album.
Yeah.
no, actually no.
I just watched the music video for Chop Suey like 2 weeks ago.
Yeah,
It's
those.
really good.
If you looking at them on the videos and then you listen to the song, it's like this doesn't make sense at all. This dude with spiked hair and
What
like
did he say?
a
My
long goatee.
suicide? My unbridled suicide? Is that what he says?
I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
I think it sounded like he said rolling suicide. Well, I have it up, so let's look it up.
I think it's my.
What's your next one, Tevin?
Wonderwall by Oasis. That's
I
like
have no idea.
76.
What happened to that group, the 16?
I don't know who that is.
Damn, bro, they used to have their own TV show. They were British though. As a kid, I was into a lot of British shit.
It just says we're rolling suicide. What does that mean? This piece of studio chatter audible on the album version refers to the song by its original working title, Suicide. Literally, the line signifies that the recording has begun. The line is barely audible.
What the fuck?
That was what they originally were gonna call the song.
Suicide. Chop Suey is definitely
Way better.
a better radio name.
Angst.
Angsty ass name.
My third one was Foo Fighters' Hero.
Is that from the
There goes my hero.
Whoa, what about
Watch him as he go.
Bro,
That song is so great.
what about Panic at the Disco?
God, that wasn't part of my teenage angst.
9 in the afternoon?
I feel like
That's not angst.
damn, I feel like I saw.
What's your next one?
Haven't you people
Yes,
ever
thank
heard
you.
of?
What's your next
Closing
one?
the goddamn door. No.
Basket Case, Green Day, 94.
You see, I didn't listen to any Green Day, like
Green Day
none
was
at all.
amazing. Green Day is like that group that you love, but you don't realize you love them until you hear their song.
No, I specifically avoided Green Day because of all the people. Because I was like one of like 2 or 3 at the most black dudes in my classes, so I specifically avoided Green Day.
I really fucked with Yellow Card.
My fourth one is Who But Stank the Reason.
You have to sing it.
I don't remember it. It wasn't that high, but when I hear it, it definitely goes to Teenage Angst because I used to hear it on Nickelodeon.
God damn. Fucking Wizards are tearing up the fucking Cavs.
Oh, here's the video.
104 to 90. I mean 89. Oh hell yeah!
Oh yeah,
it was on Guitar Hero.
Is that the
Hold
song?
on.
Yeah. No, bro. This was on NHL 06. Yes. Because that's when I got into my hockey phase in life.
Yeah, I was in my hockey phase for a couple of seasons. Then somebody told me I sucked at defense, and I ain't picked up a hockey game since. It was a white boy.
Yeah, this is very specific Teenage Angst. What's your last one?
My last one is The Middle Jew.
What the fuck is that?
My last one is The Middle Jimmy Eats World. It just takes some time living in the middle. That song. Be just fine. Alright.
Oh, yeah.
Is this angsty though?
Yeah. That's very American Pie, if anything.
But is it angsty?
Yeah.
Does it make you sad? Even though you're sad when you start. My last one was Avril Lavigne, Complicated.
Why you gotta be so complicated?
That ain't even fair. That bitch is a clone or a twin. I don't understand it. I forget the rumor.
She a clone.
Is she a clone?
Yeah, she's supposed to be a clone.
No, it's just that all white girls look alike.
Basically. They said her mouth said she died and like.
That's why we got to get rid of it.
Can we be honest though? Like, most white people look alike to me, bro. It's hard for me to distinguish certain ones.
They faces come around a lot.
Yeah,
I'm not.
But like, I feel so bad saying this, but like, I've gone places. I'd be like, man, some of these black people kind of look similar too.
Bro, there's like 3 faces that I recognize all the time from black girls, bro.
Bro, I passed a high school earlier today, and I was like, man, I feel like every high school has a kid that looks like just a big head ass kid that always wore tank tops and always talking about hooping. It's like never know basketball goes.
The one I recognize all the time is it used to be like usually a girl. She's like kind of brown skin, light skin. She always has braces for some reason. She always has like a raspy ass voice. And like I'm telling you, I picture it. She either has braids or she has a really short ponytail. I see that girl all the time, bro. She's had fake braids or really short, and she talks like this, but she's always short though. Like
that's fucking retarded.
That is terrible.
Like if I showed you a picture, you'd be like, "Yeah, I've seen this person."
I always see that person.
I've seen this person multiple times. She was definitely a CNA at the last hospital.
Look, you put them all in the police lineup. You don't know who the fuck did this shit.
It was either they always got like either a B name or like
what the hell? Did y'all get 5 siblings?
Just a strong bloodline.
And they always ready to fight somebody, or they sound like they're ready to fight somebody.
Keisha, no.
Hey, so why? Tell me why. Was China at Six Flags throwing a stroller at
Bam!
people?
So that was her bitch ass doing that shit.
Yeah,
who was she throwing it at?
Did you not see the video? She's wearing a diaper.
Who was she throwing it at?
All right, so what the thing was, it was this girl who admitted to it. It's this girl on Six Flags, right? She saw them walking around, and so she saw a Dream, and Dream was in a stroller or some shit. So then she bends down and she touches Dream arm, and she's like, "Oh my God, you're so pretty." And Black China was like, "Yo, don't touch the kid." And she was like, "Fuck you, bitch, and your kid," or some shit like that.
Oh.
And then Black China said, "What?" And then that's.
Hey, bro, why do people always think like don't let the celebrity fool you? Like I know some real hitters that's celebrities.
No, China not fighting.
I feel like she is.
Nah, China not fighting. Because if she really wanted to fight that girl, she could have.
Yo,
I'm mad at her team for not getting her out of that situation quicker.
Yeah, because she was in the same area for like 10 minutes.
Like niggas was trying to hold her back. Like nigga, ain't y'all supposed to be the ones to swoop her away with shit like that?
My thing is, isn't Black China like 5'6"? Didn't nobody want to pick her up and just...
That's what I'm saying. Like, yeah, a bunch of these 6'4", 6'5" niggas
Well, you know,
around.
she got that cement in her butt. It makes her heavier.
Hey, look.
So,
Hey, hold on.
You
Why,
finna fuck up your money. Now everybody money.
Wait.
Prepared to deadlift. Now, you know, you throw out your back.
Now that we on the subject of fake asses, I have to say this. I saw a video recently of a girl who said, she was like, I don't think it's supposed to do this. One of her butt cheeks, like, flipped. So,
that's old. I've seen that.
Yeah.
I was like, what the fuck
Cubano
is
Lust
this?
or some shit.
Who?
Cubano Lust.
Oh,
it was some model or some shit.
Honestly,
she flipped
bro, if you
was flipping her ass cheek back and forth. I was like, bitch, you disgusting.
That is gross.
Hey, let me be perfectly honest. If you an Instagram model, I don't know you. Like, I don't know none of them bitches' names, and I don't mean to call the bitches, but you know the bitches love it. But,
I knew he was gonna say that shit.
But
Drake.
Yo, I don't know Instagram models. When people be like, man, have you ever seen da-da-da-da-da? I be like, nigga, I don't even get on my own Instagram enough to be know who the fuck people are.
No, none of these
I don't follow people for that reason, like for ass and shit. Like, I be trying to network.
I didn't follow one of them because she was photoshopping her pictures. Like, her neck was to the left, but her body was to the right. I was like, what the fuck? And her chest, like, her shit started all the way down here. I was like, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I've learned, if it's one thing I've noticed, people will be reaching on social media. Like, I know, and I feel fucked up saying this shit. I know a photographer, like, he'll go to a celebrity picture and he'll be like, all right, he'll highlight what somebody did in Photoshop to, like, make it look better. But then
they pointed out a bunch of Beyonce's pictures that were photoshopped. Yeah. Or like the door will be warped, or like she'd be standing on some steps and they don't match up.
Well, he was trying to say something about Drake's hair, and I was like,
yeah, Drake probably balding.
Nah, bro. See, the thing was, he was like, it was stamped here, stamped there, and then I looked, and then I go back, I look at the picture, I was like, that's possible, but I've seen Drake's hair, and then I backdoor and saw a video that went along with that picture. None of that shit was true. So now you reaching real hard because you want to prove that you are so adept at being able to see a edit. Like,
well, he also probably has nothing else better to do with his time.
But I feel like
trying to get on.
But because that's like that is Instagram and Twitter life. You have to constantly be on there posting content. So you have to give the people something. And in doing that, you giving some people the impression like, all right, so that nigga photoshops his regular everyday pictures. That's not even true. But that is the game. The game is constantly posting and constantly just feeding bullshit. There's so much fake news out there, bro. It's retarded.
Instagram is stupid. Like, if you go through like the look shit and you just see like how many people are just like posting compilation videos and shit on their Instagram.
It's the new Vine.
Well, the information age is over because people will believe whatever they see.
People are dumb. People are like, and it's like, it's not hard to like figure out what's real and what's not. It's not at all.
You know what was real? They made a Karate Kid movie.
Cobra Kai?
It was in China, and he learned Kung Fu.
You talking about Jaden Smith?
Yes.
Yeah.
The only thing is,
he
didn't learn karate. He learned Kung Fu.
He learned. He went to China. It's called Karate Kid because the original movie he learned karate from a Japanese person.
Yeah.
Oh.
In the remake, they called it Karate Kid. He went to China and learned Kung Fu. Why would you do that?
That shit just a lot of people didn't know that though.
That was the nostalgia farming. Because why did you just call it the Kung Fu Kid?
Because they wanted to put Jackie Chan in it.
But Jackie Chan knows Kung Fu.
He knows Kung Fu. He is a Kung Fu legend.
He is literally the master of the drunken monkey style.
No, I'm just asking.
And you called the movie the Karate Kid. That was like... But see,
and you couldn't put monkey in the title because Jaden is black.
Know the difference between karate and kung fu.
But here's the thing:
but now they got a whole Cobra Kai movie coming out.
I can't wait for that shit. I want to
watch it.
I want to watch that hoe.
Hey, y'all being loud.
Sorry,
but I think it was only called Karate Kid in like the U.S. and then they call it the Kung Fu Kid in like China and then something else in like Indonesia or something. But still, it's
the imperialist communist kid.
Why? Why is it like that? Why is it like
Thailand?
This is dumb. Fucking, that's just dumb as shit.
In Thailand, why would you even call it the communist kid?
Hey, I also going back to the fake stuff. Also, don't believe people with like super crispy edge ups anymore.
Oh, I never believed it.
They just razor edge ups.
No.
No, they don't. People are
getting super fly cut wigs.
Yeah, bro. Hey,
I've seen it. Like not not even where it's just like a regular fade.
I thought you were gonna take your head off. I was like, what? You got something to say?
No, not even a regular fade with waves. I'm talking about like the sharpest edge up and then like a design part cut. Not even like a straight part. It's like a freaking triple axle lightning bolt.
That shit. Yeah,
that's a whole wig.
I've seen that shit.
Let me tell you something, bro. Niggas out here wearing lace fronts.
Bro, look, if my hair starts to go, then I'm cutting all the shit off. I'm getting a lace front.
I'm not doing none of that, bro. I got a beard.
I'm snatching it off you.
Don't be a hoe, nigga.
Snatched. No,
like, look, bro.
I'm waiting for them niggas to come out with lace front beards.
Pause.
You've never brushed your hair in your life.
No.
Wait,
and you gonna show up with a super fly wig? No,
yes.
I'm snatching that shit off you.
All right, so
my shit gonna be the deep waves.
All right, so
I'm snatching it off you.
He just said he wished they made lace front beards, right?
Bro, if they make lace front beard, I'm on the trim.
They do. Actually, there was a season of Tyra Banks.
No, that doesn't count. His was just like a James Harden Rockets fan beard.
No, but it was professional.
Not that big, not well professional.
Said, shit!
That was a garbage professional.
Pull it up. Pull it up. Pull it up on the big computer.
Bro, the hair on his shit was my keyboard's too loud.
Damn.
The hair on his shit was like straight hair.
But I thought he had like straight hair on his head too.
No, he was black.
That's true. Technology wasn't there yet.
That shit was like straight. It was straight hair, and then it was like jet black. It was basically a James Harden. Here you go. It was basically a James.
It looks way worse now.
This is off somebody's TV. See, look. That doesn't look real at all. That's not fooling anybody.
Oh my god.
That's not how beards grow.
Why does it look so bad now to me?
Because it's straight hair.
I feel like
beards are curly and thick. Like,
but some people beards do be straight.
Nah,
like
look up a lace front.
Some niggas shit be
unless
straight.
you freaking
look up a lace front beard.
No, and this is them putting it on.
Oh, they applied that shit?
No,
look, they took it off after every shoot, and then he had to put it on before shoot.
Is he doing it on purpose, or was it just
yeah, doing it on purpose?
Like he was like that's his look?
No,
or?
Tyra said that she thought he would look better with a beard, so they had to do that.
I'm like, fuck you, Tyra. I don't need no beard.
Like black dudes' beards don't be straight.
DJ Augustine beard is straight.
People care about DJ Augustine still?
I mean, he's a
crown jewel of New Orleans.
It's weird because like
so is Lil Wayne.
He's like.
See, that's not straight. You can tell this. You can tell
DJ Augustine in the same breath as TJ Ford. I mean, I feel like they are. I feel like they're on the same level.
Oh, I just realized that nigga. Oh, he like same age as LeBron almost.
No, they are the same age. Well, no, he's older than LeBron.
He's younger than LeBron.
He's younger
TJ Ford?
Oh, TJ Ford, yeah.
Oh no, I'm thinking of DJ Augustine.
Oh, DJ Augustine is way younger.
See, that's not straight.
Right.
That's not like super straight.
LeBron, what, 34?
What about
gravity straight beard?
What about Darren Williams?
Man, Darren Williams is half black, half white. Of course, he grows a real beard.
DJ, I feel like
he ain't just show up with a beard overnight.
I wonder what DJ Augustine and Darren Williams gets if they stand next to each other. I wonder what people confuse them.
No,
you don't think so?
Darren Williams is bigger than him.
He's fat as fuck now. That boy was on the Cavs fat as fuck last year.
I mean, he was always a big stocky guy, but he wrestled. He wrestled up until high school, and then he had to choose between wrestling and basketball because they were the same season.
Darren Williams, man, that boy could have been so good.
He chose the right.
Yeah, he made way more.
Niggas is not making no money in the Olympics of wrestling.
He was on the Road Tripping podcast, and he was like, yeah, he's been getting into like UFC stuff. He going to events and stuff.
Man, I feel like that's everybody's go-to now. Every time somebody retires, they either go to the big three or they go into the UFC. Which I would want to do neither.
I mean, he's not going into it. He's just like doing stuff with it. He said he started a gym.
How long has this podcast been going? I feel like it's been forever.
It's only been an hour. Calm down.
God damn. 60 minutes?
Oh my gosh. Calm the fuck down.
I'm just saying, like, We ain't had no commercial breaks.
There are no commercials.
What?
You talk till you get tired. Are you tired? You ready to go?
I can give y'all an ad. Can I send y'all an ad?
Are you ready to go?
I'm just saying, can I send y'all an ad?
Are you cutting the check?
Man, I mean,
that's a no. Fuck you then.
I was gonna say I give you a Jolly Rancher a piece.
That's a no.
Everybody like Jolly Ranchers.
What type of Jolly Ranchers?
Nah, fuck that.
Oh,
all right, so like I don't like the blue. I don't like the blue ones, so I was gonna take all the blue ones out the bag and give them to y'all.
You gonna give us the? I like the blue ones. I take that.
Yeah,
I like
I don't
the blue
fuck
ones.
with Garry.
Bro, you don't like the blue ones? What?
Garry will not survive.
Speaking of survive, so I was thinking, what time period, like racism aside,
I'm
what
not
time
answering this.
period do you think you'd be able to survive in?
All of them.
All of them.
I'm Millie Rock on any block. The fuck?
All of them.
All of them, bro.
What kind of answer is that? You think I'm gonna take a L? Fuck
Give me
that.
in them.
I'm Millie Rock on any block.
Give me in that noir era. I got a Tommy gun. It's all good. I got a big ass oversized the mask suit on. I'm good. Because the mask suits were definitely oversized.
I think I definitely, like, if I had to pick one, I probably would plant myself like right in 1920s, 1930s New York. Just to be like, just to like oppose the Italian mob, for just to be a dick. Like, fuck y'all niggas.
At the worst, I would go join the Warriors. No. I'd go join the Riffs.
But everybody gonna join the Riffs.
Warriors.
Yeah, the Riffs won at the end. The Warriors was damn near died like 4 times. The Riffs just showed up and it's like, these the niggas that did it. We handling this. Y'all
That's because it's like 20,000 of them niggas.
Yeah, that's why I'm joining the Riffs.
It's like joining the Riffs is like joining the Boy Scouts. Like,
I'm not getting got. I'm wearing all black all the time. I'm wearing aviators.
They gon' dig it, bro. They gon' dig it.
Look, I'm wearing aviators. I'm learning kung fu. That's basically now, except 6 months from now.
I wish they would make a remastered version of the Warriors, like updated graphics, updated area.
You mess with that Duce?
Bro, Duce is like one of the best lookers ever. It's so smooth.
Remember when I told you?
It tastes like Henny.
Remember when I told you that and you was like, I
don't know. I don't fuck with Ciroc though. Ciroc is the worst liquor ever.
I don't mess with vodka. Vodka is really. I feel like
it's good for screwdrivers.
I feel like that's a young person's drink. I mean, I'm a young person, but I don't like my liquor to feel underage. I don't like that shit.
The worst vodka is them vodka flavored vodkas that my mom be drinking. The
Svedka joints.
Them shit so disgusting, bro. That shit so thick and
what is that?
I can feel my organs dying when I drink that shit.
Remember when they came out with like peach Ciroc and everybody was like, "Oh,
peach Ciroc." Bro, I remember when they came out with the first one. It was what, coconut?
No, it was just regular.
Was it just regular?
Yeah, just plain.
I thought it was like coconut.
No, it was just regular with the
blue dot. Are you talking about
dot.
the flavored ones?
Yeah, the flavor.
I think it might have been coconut.
The first flavor that came out was cherry.
I wasn't buying
it. The first one was white. It wasn't cherry. It was white.
I like
and niggas was going crazy. And then it was pineapple.
No, pineapple was the one that had people going nuts. Bro, that was 2014.
Niggas was like, oh, bro.
Look.
No, but the peach was before 2014.
Yeah, peach niggas was going crazy.
Yo, I'll never forget when the pineapple
came out with that blue one.
I don't even drink Ciroc. I had the girl that I was with at the time, like, she knew all I drank was fucking yak. And then, like, she was like, the new Ciroc came out. I was like, what is this? Pineapple. I'm like, all right, cool. So I was like, I like pineapple. So we get a room and we go over there for like $59 or some shit. And she like, we gonna, you want to get a bottle? I'm like, not really. Really don't drink this shit. I told you that. She's like, come on, let's get a bottle. I'm like, I really don't want to do that shit. You mean me get a bottle?
Yeah.
I gotta pay for this? Some shit I don't want to drink.
You pay for this weak ass shit.
And then I got that shit and I was like, damn, it was my birthday too. And I was like, it's my birthday. I'm paying for liquor that I don't even drink. What kind of shit is this? But turned out to be all right.
I've never bought a bottle of Ciroc, bro. Never. I
$30.
buy Hennessy all the time.
They $30. They kind of whack for that.
I can't remember the last time I've actually bought alcohol. Spend my money on things. Spend my money on things like wool shoes.
Wait, what's the brand?
Allbirds.
Hold on.
A pair of Allbirds.
I listened to the Jalen and Jacoby podcast.
That's where I heard it from. And then I looked them up and everybody was like, "Oh, these are super comfortable." So I bought a pair. The thing is, they're stiffer than like Lunarlon, but since it's wool, they're warm.
All I know is that.
But I don't know.
I do not like that they started doing their commercials like that, where like they try to make it blend into the actual podcast.
Well, I just don't care that much for Jalen and Jacoby.
They don't have the consistency.
It was better as Bill and Jalen doing stuff. I mean, Jalen and Jacoby's okay, but like now they don't even do it.
They don't have the same stuff they used to.
Yeah, and then like they have all their sound effects is like constant. It's like, come on now.
Bro, that'd be Reg. That'd be Reg be pressing that hoe.
Yeah, this shit is annoying.
Do we need sound effects?
No.
Do.
I want to go.
No air horn.
See, it was funny when they were doing it because it was Jacoby doing it as they would talk. So he'll be like, he'll set it up specifically. Now it's just as they talk, somebody else plays them.
Yo, Reg be fucking up. Like they already got.
And so it's just constantly. Every time something funny, it's the laugh sound effect. Every time somebody says no about something, it's the no sound effect.
Every time that they doing something
that they have a sound effect for, it plays, or even remotely.
No, just like now it's like every time they do something, it's something always going on in the background. It's like never stops. Like he always doing that Fergie national anthem shit in the beginning. He always do the air horn. They asked him to stop doing the air horns twice.
No, they said they gotta stop doing the air horn because people started doing air horns a whole bunch in their podcast.
It's just like, god damn.
Yeah, it's just not the same anymore.
And honestly, downtown, like I love Jalen and Jacoby.
Jalen's about to do he's doing Get Up, which is like a morning show, so he's not even gonna be on the podcast.
It's so fucking crazy, bro. Anymore. Like they getting rid of Sports Center in the morning for that first.
Because ESPN is failing and dying, and they're trying to do whatever they can to get back.
I have not watched ESPN in like 2 years.
I still like Zach Lowe. He's funny. Hey,
look, new times, my nigga. I don't know what to tell you. They can go the way of Toys R Us too. I don't give a fuck.
Yo, real talk. I can't. I don't watch ESPN.
Nobody does.
Like, all right. So, like, let me be perfect.
Bro, I can't sports it on my Snapchat.
Like, I don't understand how, bro. True story,
bro.
But like, how do you think that your like as a business model, having a television network that's dedicated to sports is dumb? One, like, people get their sports on their phone. Like, when I need to score, I'm not waiting around for that shit to come on TV.
Bro, you can go on to any social media site and be like, what's the score or whatever.
I'm looking at the Rockets score.
Bro, you can look it up on Twitter and it'll tell you, my nigga.
I literally Google NBA, all the scores come up. Bro, even highlights.
I don't even do that. I just look at the Houston Rockets Twitter. It's like, oh, we won tonight? Good.
Bro, you don't even have to do that. Look, Houston.
Damn, they brought that hoe back close in the bitch. We only won by 2. We was up by.
That's fine. Doesn't matter. We won.
Yeah, we only had 18 and 12 points in the third and fourth. What the fuck?
You can literally look up Houston Rockets score and this shit will pull the fuck up.
I don't know. ESPN,
I don't have to look it up. I just go on Twitter and just scroll down.
But I feel like they ESPN missed a lot. Like, because a lot of that shit is just around the clock, sports, but it just be the same shit every hour.
Well, see, once upon a time, not too long ago, ESPN used to be a better show. See, let me tell you something.
Stop.
All right, no. I'm cutting the recording.
No, look, hold on.
We're done. Thank you for listening to the Space Age Brothers podcast. Follow us on iTunes, SoundCloud, Stitcher, Google Play Store.
But how is it that like ESPN used to have actual shows? Like
yeah, but they've been losing money. They haven't innovated as well as they should have. They haven't been given good ideas.
They got other shows coming for them.
They keep alienating their talent.
They really do that shit.
For having opinions because it doesn't go with their mothership.
Well, Disney owned them, so.
And so it's just they're just old. They're old business. Before everybody had ESPN because
that was the only one.
No, but as long as you had cable, you had ESPN. So that
was still the only.
It was
only
just lumped
network.
in with the cable. But now that people don't have just TV stuff anymore, everybody has a subscription and stuff.
Yeah.
You ain't getting that free walk-in money.
And they don't like Walk say they don't innovate. You have Netflix putting out sports shows that they could have put out a long ass time ago. Why is Netflix? I mean, the 30 for 30 series is dope.
And I feel so bad because like I listen, like I don't watch ESPN, but there's three podcasts that I listen to that are specifically ESPN shows, and that's PTI, Around the Horn, and Jalen and Jacoby. And those are ESPN shows, but I don't want to.
But they're same thing. They can go their own route and just not need.
Hey, you
ESPN.
should start listening to Zach Lowe's podcast.
I fuck with Zach Lowe.
No, his podcast is good. I could listen to him all day.
I fuck with him and I fuck with Woj. Woj podcast is nice, but it's all basketball. It's like deep basketball.
I'm fine with that. I listen to that shit all day.
Have you heard any of it?
Who?
The Woj podcast.
You know, I probably should go listen to it.
See, but his episodes are kind of like they're.
How long are they? Are they like?
They depend. They can be an hour. They can be like an hour 20 minutes.
I'm good with an hour.
Yeah, it's a good hour though, because he talks to like NBA GMs. He talks to people who probably just got like. I think the last one, David Griffin, the former GM of the Cavs. That's who the last podcast was with. That was great, and just like having that understanding.
If anything, I don't like listening to like GMs and coaches and stuff. I rather them listen to like reporting stuff or like giving opinions of like. I rather listen to Lowe and Woj talk together instead of like Woj talking to like the Raptors GM. Even though I'll still listen to it.
But it's live though, bro.
It's not what I want.
You know, it's a good podcast. Arian Foster. He has a really good
I've listened to his.
This shit is really good.
I really don't fuck with Arian Foster. He's just a weird ass dude to me.
I mean, y'all niggas will fuck with each other. Y'all both weird ass dudes.
I mean, he's from New Mexico, so he doesn't.
Oh yeah,
he doesn't think about. You know, that's not a slave state, so we don't think about things the same way.
Oh, is that what it is?
Yeah. Think about it. New Mexico is on the other side of the desert. Of Texas.
The niggas had a lot of liberties.
So they don't think about stuff. They don't think about descendant slave stuff the way we think about it. So he thinks differently.
Them niggas is weird. Any place where the heat is just heat and nothing else, some niggas is weird as shit.
Yeah, don't forget. Me and my brother lived in Arizona.
Phoenix.
That shit sucked.
Arizona.
Even your brother lived in Phoenix.
Nah, he didn't even stay. He saw the niggas with AK-47s walk in the parking lot of a convenience store and was like, nope, it's not for me.
Shout out.
He said
Phoenix is live though,
stopped
bro.
at like a Walmart or some shit.
Phoenix is the wackest, livest city I ever been to. Like, it's so dry, but it like the nightlife can be popping.
The whole name is just kind of fucked up.
That's not what I need.
Phoenix. That's Phoenix.
As long as they're
Phoenix.
That's not what I need.
Hot ass place named Phoenix. Fuck y'all niggas.
Yo, it's literally. I've literally seen the weather get to like 125 degrees, and I'm just like, oh.
Niggas be like, oh, but it feel good out here. No,
it's
a
dry heat. It's no humidity, but I mean it's still hot.
I think I could do hot without humidity. That humidity just be bearing on you. Bro, you can't escape it.
When we were staying in New Orleans. Bro, I literally felt the humidity creep up the hallway in the hotel. It was so fucking bad. Like, as soon as you step out, like me and Shorty would keep the AC on buck, like nigga just blasting. And as soon as you step out to go get like ice or whatever, nigga, just humidity to be like, where you going, nigga? Put you in the chokehold.
See, like when we would
stop moving so fast.
We would go to like Georgia to be on the mountain.
It felt good out there though.
And it didn't. And like on the days where it didn't rain, it was hot, but it was like, you know, you get in the pool, you straight. You go to the court that was covered, you straight. As long as you just out away from the sun, you're fine. Humidity, there's nowhere to go. You can't go anywhere.
So,
I mean, it also wasn't 120.
So May 6th, do you guys want to do a podcast from a wedding?
Whose wedding?
Somebody I know. I have to go.
Is it your wedding?
No, I gotta go shoot a wedding. But they also was like, "Hey, just come, just bring all your people." I was like, "All right, well, we can do some shit with that."
I mean, as long as I get a bottle to myself.
Bro, they're Indian.
All right, they ain't gonna have no alcohol.
No, they probably are. They probably gonna have hookah too.
I would definitely sit there and do a podcast live from.
Nah, y'all not finna be blowing saliva hookah at me and shit.
I ain't been to a hookah bar in a minute.
Like my nigga Ern said, you're not supposed to inhale it. What's the point?
You're supposed to take it in and then blow it out. You're not supposed to inhale it.
Yo, this season of Atlanta is really good.
It's really good. It's not so much as funny. It's not so much as they're doing shit to make you laugh. It's just like shit's just happening and it's fucking hilarious.
See, I feel so bad because like
it's more realistically funny.
I had to make a choice in life. It was either gonna be me watch Insecure when everybody was talking about it, or I was gonna sit my ass down and just invest in Atlanta. Cause I live a life.
You need to watch both.
But I live a life where I can't be invested into like too many shows. I got shit I gotta do.
Where they're not on at the same time.
Atlanta is like Insecure is like the female Atlanta, basically.
Is it?
But it's more realistic. Like Insecure has realistic things happen to her, but then like she might like imagine something just outlandish. Atlanta is like it's seemingly normal, but every episode something.
What?
No, Atlanta is Atlanta is like an actual thing that happens, but then it'll just be
exaggerated.
It'll be ramped up to 100. So
like last episode, like the barbershop.
Yeah, so
what the fuck?
That nigga thought he had him at the end. He was like, "What number you want? 1 to 2. 1,
2 or 3.
Shit. Damn." And he looked back at that nigga. Was like, "Fuck." What's wrong? Because that's some shit niggas will go through.
Bro, that's why you don't change barbers.
Or your haircut.
Yeah, or they was cutting hair for so long and then forgot his number and everything.
Nah, he never knew.
He just come and say the usual.
That nigga said, "You not gonna pay me?"
I wouldn't have paid him.
And he still paid him.
Yeah, he just dropped it on the floor. It's like I wouldn't have paid him. I'd have been like,
hold
up,
bro. That nigga had me go get fake ass. This nigga told me he was getting Zaxby's.
Nigga said he took him to a construction site and had some leftover Zaxby's in the microwave. They was just sitting there.
He's like, I ate the wings and the macaroni.
No, he also took a bite out of the biscuit.
He's like, I left the bread.
Bro. Then he was like, help me get this lumber into my truck. What?
And then Paperboy like, nah, nigga, you better pick up 5. You better 3 at a time, nigga.
Bro, that nigga said, Bibby, did you pay the bill?
Yeah, baby, I paid the bill.
And then he tried to reach in her purse.
No, he took the money out.
He took the money. And he said it was like, a little shorty haircut.
Like, did you take this money out of my goddamn purse? I did it for the haircut.
As the lights go out.
And then the lights turn off.
Water go out, lights
Bibby!
And I remember he kept talking to his son. And he's like, watch the roll, man. Watch the roll.
I'm watching the roll.
And then he slams.
He's like, oh, everything's like, oh, shit.
That Asian lady hopped out the car.
He just rear-ended somebody at full speed and it just drives away.
He's like, man, hop in the car for me. Man, I got warrants. Hop in the car for me. Man, I'm on house arrest. Well, get him up here.
I ain't got no license. Most city shit, nigga.
He's like, you better not kill me in this truck.
Bro. Oh, my God. Then they caught them niggas.
Wait, he gets back to the barbershop and then talking about he got to go again. Paperboy like, bro, I'm about to kill your ass.
Finish his haircut. Oh, man.
The usual.
He caught his son out there with them other niggas. He's like, did y'all even put the street sign posters up? He was like,
I was talking to Rocky today about that shit. I was like, he had raindrop peach emoji. I was like, juicy ass. Why did Paperboy say raindrop peach emoji? We all know that meant juicy ass.
Well, he threw his iPhone away. Remember?
Yeah, he did throw his iPhone.
Oh, he threw it out the window because everybody kept calling.
Because them niggas kept calling him.
Bro, why did that dude put his girl in the group chat?
They put him in a text chat. It just went off.
So dinner at 11's, babe? Yeah. Where you want to go?
Paperboy, all about that Paperboy.
He didn't even get outside before he told his girl and put him in a group chat.
I think the difference between this and the first season is like the first season was like Ern trying to figure out what he's doing. Now he's like he's got some success. No, he got some success and he doesn't know what to do with it. So he keeps just doing the wrong thing over and over.
Like with his girl and shit.
It's like, bruh.
Nah, nigga. My thing is, why the fuck did you think that like the strip club was the place to go of all places?
And they finessed them left and right.
Bro.
It's like, can I get $200? Well, it's 10% off top, and he's trying to get 100. It's like, oh, it's the 200 minimum. We get 10% off top. So I'm just giving you $20 out of my $200.
But they do that shit. They do that shit at Gold Diggers.
You got me.
I don't take that.
I'm not giving you.
I'm like, no.
You get 10% off top.
Nah,
you could get $5.
I'm finna get money to throw it back at you.
No, they be like, my tip. I be like, you just gave me ones. My money.
Your tip. Find a better job, bitch.
Sitting there, get y'all niggas money.
Go back to school, ho.
Damn, what the fuck?
Don't
Why she
tell
gotta be
me
a hoe, bro?
I gotta give
Houston.
you 10% off
Shit,
off
ain't
$200
Off top.
just to get some ones from me to come back to the club.
And then the DJ is like, throw some money. Yeah, you with that weak ass shirt.
With the pin code. God damn.
Bro.
Nigga was about to get out his whole government.
The funniest part was when the nigga was trying to get work from the other dude, and he's just like, "Nigga, did you just take a picture of me?"
And then it was on IG.
He's like,
then he turned around and was like,
and then he took a selfie and posted it.
"Working, bro."
Wait, no. I think the best part though was the very end. Cause Iron thought that his ass was gonna beat Michael Vick in a goddamn foot race.
Nigga was
I don't know.
upset.
Really?
And they say he's been running 6 races back to back
For 10 minutes.
Bro, it's Michael Vick. He's faster than you on his worst day.
It's so funny because niggas really want Michael Vick to do that now. Like he said, some club owners contacted him about doing that.
He
shit
wasn't
on
even gonna do
certain
that
days.
episode.
Yeah,
His girl had
told
to
him
do
that
yeah.
shit. Nigga, just go do the episode.
I mean, technically, for me, they could have left that part out. The episode would have been the same. The
It had to be in there. It had to be like the invisible car.
The part that got me was Clark County. That dude was wow.
Oh boy,
Nigga said if it crash,
He said if the computer crashes
I
again,
I didn't know what you meant by that till I
I'm
saw
gonna
the
crash my foot in
episode.
your ass.
That shit had me rolling. The way he was looking, he's like, "I'm gonna crash my foot off in your ass." I was rolling.
Like he just went so dark, just like that. Like
So a little
crashed
insight
again.
about him. That dude's name is RJ Walker, and
here he go ruining the episode.
I just want to give you some insight about the dude who plays.
I don't
Clark.
need it. I just want the comedy.
But he's such a great person. He went to
See?
he's from
Now-
California.
Now he's making me think things.
What is knowledge but
I
power?
just want to laugh at him threatening the
white boy.
engineer.
All right, so look,
not
every
even
time
directly threatening him.
Every time the most minimal thing happens, he's threatening the engineer.
All right,
in
so
this
look,
hood-ass
I won't tell you
studio,
about
you
it, but I
upset
will
that the
say that if
system
you get a
crashed.
chance,
No.
listen to
No.
the episode of Culture King.
No,
And I think it's
no.
BU.
All right, I'm cutting this part out.
Bro, you got
He
to.
says he
Wait, have you
never
not? Wait,
does.
have y'all not listened to the Culture Kings podcast yet?
No,
No, I don't care about
I never
them.
heard of him.
Bro, that's a really good podcast with 3 black dudes.
I told this nigga
I
that
don't care.
Earl Sweatshirt podcast was good. He told me to go fuck myself.
Yeah, because it's from our future. I don't fuck with none of them.
It's
There
not
is no
about
nothing they do.
Well, first of
Our
all, our
future
future
doesn't
doesn't
exist.
exist anymore.
It does exist. It's called the internet. They just don't exist anymore. They just stop doing
our,
stuff together.
Our future is a record company, which
Well, they were a collective.
Our future now is just a record company that hosts the internet and Tyler the Creator.
So they didn't even add them other niggas on.
No, there is no more OF.
Yeah, I know. They're
that's
gone.
Guess what? I didn't care before. I don't care now.
But that was
I
actually a good collective of rappers.
I don't fuck with any of them at all.
I don't even know what Haji B. Left Brain was a DJ, was a producer.
Guess what? I don't listen to none of that shit.
Wait, you don't listen to Domo?
What don't you understand?
Domo Genesis. He should have been brought on. He should have been brought on.
I feel like if you take Domo and put him in fucking ASAP Mob, that nigga shine.
Yeah, but I don't listen
take-
to
he's like hands down one of the best rappers in the group.
Take
But I don't
12 out
I
and
don't-
put in motherfucking
I don't
Domo.
listen to
Yo,
ASAP Mob.
Take out ASAP.
I don't listen to ASAP Mob. I've listened to almost nothing they've ever made. I've listened to 2 songs.
What? You ain't never heard the Koji? I don't know.
I've listened to
Fuck listen to
3
niggas.
songs that ASAP Rocky has made. I've listened to 3 songs that ASAP Ferg has made, and that's it.
Is
It
ASAP
is-
Rocky washed?
No.
Is Nicki Minaj washed?
She was
Fuck
never good.
yeah, she gone.
She was never good.
Nicki Minaj
I mean, she was
is-
never good, but you can't deny that she was on.
Nicki
She was
Minaj had
hands
the
down
high-
the best.
Being on and being good are 2 very different
Nicki
things,
Minaj
which
had
is
the
why I said-
blessing
You
of-
know
she
what?
washed
She was-
mainstream wise.
No, she was never good. It was all Safari.
Yeah, that was all ghostwriting,
True.
and that's.
True.
But it's weird though, cause he
And now
raps
she-
now, and his
and-
shit sucks.
His shit is garbage. Maybe he raps better from the female perspective.
Maybe.
I would just say the
That-
ghostwriter.
Actually, no, he doesn't, because she was never that good.
Yeah.
Damn.
So he's
I
just-
never looked at
he's
it
just
that
not
way.
good.
Maybe she need Nas or ghostwrite for her since that's gonna.
Oh,
be her
that's
baby
not
daddy.
happening. That nigga Nas is like in the same boat as Andre 3000. He ain't writing for nobody.
I'm pretty sure if you give Nas a good check,
I don't think you have to. I don't think you can. You can't buy that, man.
true.
It's
I
like
mean,
that's
MC
like trying to
did.
buy. That's like trying to buy. I mean, like you're not doing
Well,
it.
Nas's last album was forever ago. So,
You talking about Good Life? Life is good. I'm sorry.
yeah, life is good.
Remember he was gonna come out with that album, nigger.
He did.
He did.
He did.
It was just Untitled.
It's Untitled. Okay.
Actually, Russell Simmons still wears the hat from that album.
I want the hat from that album. I don't know if I should just walk around with a hat that says nigger on it.
It's not. It's just gonna have an N on it.
It's like a N with a N and like slave lashes.
Yeah.
Oh, I want that shit.
You can find that.
See, now he excited. This guy.
Dope.
It's pretty live. It was a moment in time.
Hey, so something I just got wind of, like when I got home. So Kylie Jenner.
Oh God.
Good looking baby Stormy.
Demanded a paternity test by Tyga so he could leave her the fuck alone. Cause
Kylie, that's my baby.
He kept talking about that might be his kid, which is something I have said.
Yeah, he definitely said that shit. He said that's Tyga's kid. I said that Serena, what is it? I said Serena, that baby is her marriage is a pregnancy marriage. I said a shotgun marriage.
Wait, so she demanded that he take a paternity test?
No, he was. Either he was bothering her and she was like, "If I take it, will you leave me alone?" Or he demanded that she take one.
That nigga dumb.
Oh well, that's not news.
That's like,
imagine if that really is.
Oh, they're saying that Tyga was demanding a DNA test shortly after she gave birth
because he wants them. Like, look, I need this. he call it Kylie like Kylie.
The shitty thing is, Tiger put himself in the position he is in because
that's what light skinned niggas do.
He took it. He went ahead. He had a lane. He had a fan base, and he was just like, "Fuck that shit. I'm T-Raw now. Well done too. Fucking just.
I like Well Done.
Well Done 2 and 3 are like the most popular ones.
And the little joint album he did with Chris Brown.
Fan of a Fan.
I kind of like that shit too.
But that Fan of a Fan album they tried to come out with was
trash.
It's basically they're saying after a lot of pressure from Tyga, she finally gave in, but under one condition that Tyga would never talk about it again.
How about he just leave her?
Did he get it?
It says while Tyga agreed, after the test came back negative, he tweeted a statement that revealed he isn't the father and he has done nothing wrong. He can't take back what he did, and this could have ruined his relationship with the Kardashian family for good.
Motherfucker, it was over. Like the relationship was.
You ain't got no relationship no more. Who you ran out of sisters, bro?
Move on.
You ran out of sisters,
yeah, bro.
All of them are taken.
Chloe knocked up.
You
can't keep knocking up the other one.
Corny don't like white people. Don't like black niggas.
Yeah. Well,
Kim
is married.
Kim married. Kendall, I think she dating.
She actually dating a black dude as well.
Yeah. So
she's dating several.
Unless you gonna fuck Rob Kardashian, I only think.
And I don't think that nigga going gay no time soon. Actually, he had a secret baby with that Adrian chick. Black China told it all.
Fuck Black China.
She
had a baby just to spite.
With the only baby with the last name Kardashian.
The only real baby with the last name. They hate that shit.
Hey, so I've been watching the American Crime Story, the OJ stuff. Yeah. Bro, I'm just so wrapped up in it. And that child was absolute garbage.
Did y'all, like, before you get to that, I just have one question. Y'all ever notice that Kris Jenner was sitting in a trial where her husband was the lawyer, she was in the stand?
No, they weren't together then.
They weren't? Okay,
as far as American Horror, I can call. As far as American Crime tells us, they were separated at the time.
And then she was at the courthouse.
So she did fuck OJ.
No. She was there with Bruce Jenner.
Yeah, because because in it they're separated. She was there because she was friends with Nicole, so she wanted OJ to go down.
Even though she fucked that nigga.
I mean, yeah, but after he murders 2 people, including your friend. Yeah, and the kid was already born because they were like teenagers or something.
Yeah, they was.
So did they already?
They have Rob Kardashian looking kind of weak in there because he took.
Chloe's the youngest. She wasn't born yet.
It was 4 Kardashian kids in it.
No, Rob's the youngest.
Yeah, Rob was the littlest. The boy was the smallest.
You bet. I'm bugging.
Dog, they had him. I feel like they had him looking kind of weak because, like, when he got all his notoriety and people were mispronouncing their name on the news and stuff, he took him to a restaurant and they moved him to the front of the line because they recognized him. And the kids were complaining that they're being bothered at school. He's like, guys, always remember, being a good person is more important than fame. I'm like, y'all fucked up for doing that.
Y'all didn't hear none of that shit.
No, they messed up just for putting that in there. It's like
that's hilarious.
That's the West.
I'm pretty sure.
I mean, the Kardashians ain't really do nothing wrong.
They just living their life.
Yeah, but they're annoying.
Like,
they're like fame whores, and it's like y'all gonna put this in there. Like, hey,
it's definitely like 20-something seasons.
Be a good person more than being
See, but you
famous, and then they just whore for just fame. Now it's like, why y'all do that to that man?
Fame is like, no matter how bad you want to be famous,
but the thing
you
is,
can't be famous until people make you famous.
Yeah, but the thing is, he was dead. He's been dead, so they probably definitely just made that whole statement up. It just makes him look weak.
It just makes him look weak. But Kim really out here. She really did. You know.
What are you talking about, man? Oh boy,
she was really trying to be famous hard as shit.
Quincy Jones out here talking shit about everybody.
All the niggas he was talking about are dead.
Exactly. Yeah, he's already famous. Yeah. He can just do stuff. And also, he's like
95.
Plus, I want to hear shit like that. I want to hear him talk shit about the Beatles.
Yeah, so he's really old. So he's just going to say whatever.
Calling Ringo and Paul.
Because it ain't you, motherfucker.
Ringo and Paul are still alive. I just want them to be like, yeah, Quincy did tell me that shit. Yeah, I was a terrible musician.
The boy's like, man, he can't play that shit. Have somebody else play it.
I was like, man, that's really good. You should show me how to do that. I was like, yeah, he can't do it, motherfucker, because he ain't you.
It's not
it's not something that bad. It's not you, motherfucker.
That's why. Not your ass.
Ringo, did he tell you that? Yeah, he did tell me that, Mike.
No, they're not gonna miss. They be like, well, people say things.
Yeah. Quincy's crazy sometimes. He's crazy.
Go ahead, motherfucker. Lie, motherfucker. I did.
Comes out, yeah. Quincy told us that we were the worst musicians he had ever heard in his life. Yeah, if we wasn't white, we wouldn't be shit.
Yeah,
but he said it from a caring place.
I mean,
I meant that shit. They were white and they were great guys, but they were just white. You know,
you like Brazilian music?
that's some Quincy shit.
That was literally.
They need to give Quincy his own podcast before he.
What's your song?
Passes on.
No, thank you.
The nigga said,
I'm cool on that.
I want to hear some more.
I'm hella cool on that.
You know, that really Billie Jean, dog. That really is Michael Kidd. He don't want to say it, but that is.
Michael,
tell us more, Quincy.
Michael was so Machiavellian.
Yeah. Did you meet Tupac? Yeah, I met Tupac. He got a kid out here somewhere.
Be like, he's still in Cuba.
Yeah.
Ivanka? Yeah. Man, that bitch got some legs on her.
Yeah,
I used to date her.
I fucked her a couple times. We got a son. I think his name is Terry Wallace.
Yeah, man. You ever watch March Madness?
March Madness? Nah, I remember when it used to be called Nigga Ball.
Talking about that shit that cracker from Canada made up with a peach basket? Yeah. I ain't never played that shit.
I didn't play that shit. You just call it. You see, niggas gonna really love this when they see it, Quincy. And I was like, nigga, cracker, you crazy.
But I feel like that's all the quotes from that hoe though. Like they all some shit like, man, I was not fucking with them niggas. I was like, man, you like Brazilian? Like
that should be on Quincy Jones's. Quincy Jones is
got
tombstone. These crackers
just yelling.
God damn, my bad, bro.
All right, well. It's been fun. That's the Space City Brothers podcast. Garry, plug your shit.
I clown extra hard this episode.
You're not invited back ever again.
Yo, I'm Uncut Rose, one half of Brother Nature. You can catch us on all your streaming services as Brother Nature. Look out for us. We just released a single called Make a Play, and more to come. We're waiting for little bro to come back home from Puerto Rico. He out here doing his thing. But as soon as he get back, from June to August, we dropping a single every week. So yeah, look out for it. Black Vision shit.
Also, what's he gonna name his first illegitimate Puerto Rican child?
I don't know, man. But his girl here is already like Venezuelan. So
he gonna make the next Carmelo Anthony.
So what? So what are we gonna call it? Garrito?
Garrito.
I don't know. Probably
or Garriquito. Garriquito.
Miguel.
Hey, Garry. Hey, Garriquito. We know you on the way. We love you already. Can't wait for the baby. Can't wait for your first birthday. Can't wait for your second birthday when you only speak Spanish.
Can't wait to get you in that Cristiano Ronaldo soccer camp.
Yo, fam, I was just talking to somebody about that. About me and you taking G to his on his 18th birthday. Remember we took him to Gold Diggers for the first time?
That was his birthday, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was his 18th birthday. He came home from the University of Arizona.
That's how we ended up finding it, because in Texas, a new strip club doesn't serve alcohol if it's a new strip club versus a topless strip club, and therefore you can be 18 and go. Versus a topless strip club serves alcohol, you have to be 21.
But everybody at Gold Diggers was just bringing everything in Coke bottles and grape juice bottles and shit.
BYOB, my nigga.
Yeah, so Space City Brothers Podcast. Follow us on iTunes, SoundCloud, Stitcher, Google Play Store, wherever you listen to your podcast.
Yes.
Email us at spacecitybrothers@gmail.com.
Yes.
If you have a comment, or if you're a hater, go ahead, holla at us.
Yes.
Aaron, still ain't listening to this shit and you still haven't hollered at us, so fuck you.
Shout out Phelps.
Follow us on Instagram.
Yes.
On our Twitter. And we'll
Space City Bros Pod.
And whatever else we think of. And donate to our Patreon if you want this to keep going.
Yes.
Because I don't know, I need some snacks or something. I'm kind of hungry.
I guess I should have said my freaking
well, it's too late now because I'm stopping.
Can I get my shit out there?
No.
D Uncut Rose.
No. It's too late.
At D Uncut Rose.
It's too late.
Just goddamn follow me.
The podcast is over.
Goddamn, nigga, let me get it out.
The podcast is over.
All right, bye, y'all.
Do the intro, outro music.
Nigga, all facts. Look how I run it up. Look how I run it up. Look how I'm coming up. I wish you was one of us. See how that money come? Paper cut fingers from counting that money up. Praying emojis. The blessings keep coming. I know I can't have enough. Never on E. Took off on haters. There's no need to gas me up. I'm patting my lead. I'm too far ahead and there's no way you catching up.